groups like this to function within a system that gives them a perfect playground to propagate their evil.
France is really interesting to me, David. France is such an interesting country to me. It was the Gallic people. They settled France during the Iron Age, and the Gauls obviously were the priests. They were the priests of the Druidic Empire. The Gauls were some of these people, and obviously the Galicians, but you have that tapestry kind of in the background. You also have the Romans, big Romans, the red shields is where you have the idea of red shield, Rothschild, Templars, etc. France is interesting, man. This is where we got the Statue of Liberty, the big statue of Lucifer that we have out there in our porn. This is where Grand Lodge Freemasonry comes from. This is where just so many different things have happened that are straight up evil. A lot of atheists in France, and right now they're going through a crisis. But what is it about France, man, that produces these things?
I tell you what, all the way back during the French Revolution and the Renaissance, we had Voltaire, and sad to say, this was connected with the founding of America. Benjamin Franklin initiated Voltaire into Freemasonry in a French lodge in Paris. So this extremely crazy liberal French Freemasonry, and the basic difference between the Continental or French Freemasonry, you could be an atheist. Now, in the Grand Lodge, you had to at least say that you believed in a God. Now, that God could be Lucifer, it could be anything, but you had to at least say you believe in some God. They'll take in an atheist. They took in Voltaire, and it went a big, hard left turn down the left-hand path.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, when you just take a look at, another thing too, David, I don't know, this is just kind of a little bit of a side note here. I researched the Venetian 10 princes of Venetia, who were of the highest orders of bloodlines from France. And something about France that a lot of people don't know is they were the most meticulous in the keeping of their bloodlines. And this record we're talking about, this bloodline record, France is the epicenter of all of this stuff. And these 10 princes that they talked about here, and one of them was actually a Knights Templar. One of the last known Knights Templars was a part of this 10. But they had full impunity to do whatever they wanted anywhere. They held the trials, they executed, they were able to travel any parts of the world, they were able to do everything and operate the same as the Templars were, but they're also able to operate as if they were their own sovereign order country that didn't have to bow to anybody else.
Amen. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, them gotta watch the French.
Well, I just wonder about them, man. I mean, it's just interesting. Yeah. I've never really heard anybody talk too much about the 10 princes of Venetia and how they play a pivotal role in so much of the world. I just never heard too many people talk about it, but it reminds me of the 10